my channel. So a few days ago, I recently posted a video of the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey Self Tanner review, and I totally forgot to, oh hi, totally forgot to add in the before and after picture. So here's the before and after picture. So when I filmed that video, it was like super late at night, so I just kind of wanted to do an update video also on how it's been wearing and how I've been liking it so far, and touch on a few other things that I also forgot to mention because again it was extremely late. So someone did comment on that video and asked why I slept in it, so just to address that right away. With all of the other self tanners that I've ever tried, I have always slept in them. I always have stuff to do in the morning and during the day, and plus I hate the way they smell, so if I can just go to sleep and like forget about it, that's better for me. And I hate feeling tacky all day, so I'd rather just like sleep in it and again forget about it. But the main reason is because I just don't have time during the day, so if I need to do a self tanner, so usually I'll take a shower right before I go to bed, shave, do all that stuff, and then apply it and then immediately go to bed. But the Sunny Honey Self Tanner does develop with just 2 hours, so she was just kind of curious on why I did. And to answer that question, it's just because I usually don't have time during the day to do that. Someone else also mentioned that you are supposed to moisturize and shave a day before. However, in my situation, again, I am always busy, so, but the main reason, my hair grows extremely fast on my legs. So in my case, again, I just, that's how I've always done it. I have to shave right immediately before I apply self-tan because my hair just grows literally back by the next day and it's stubbly, and trying to apply self-tan over like stubbles is extremely hard for me. So, and it just doesn't give you the best application in my opinion with how fast my hair grows. I usually do have to shave anyways every other day, so there's that. To go into more detail about the Sunny Honey Self Tanner, I honestly am totally obsessed with it. I have tried Saint Tropez, I have tried, one sec, there's a new one that came out and I just want to compare them. Also, really quick, I'm wearing glasses because I've been totally out of contacts and they're on back order and they won't get here for like another week. So dealing with 4 eyes right now, but they will soon go back to contacts. So really fast, something, I know this video is kind of like all over the place, but what I've recently been using to self-tan, I've used tons of different Saint Tropez products, and honestly, Saint Tropez has been the best so far, but with Saint Tropez, I've noticed it literally washes off completely within 2 days. So after a while, literally, I just like haven't fake tanned in like 4 or 5 months because it's just kind of wasting my time. But anyways, this is the newest one that I got by Saint Tropez, which is the Self Tan Whipped Marshmallow. And this one actually smells really freaking good, and it does not have that weird self-tan smell to it. But again, it just, even though it smells good, it just doesn't last. Something else I was using, this little brush in here, I actually got in a BoxyCharm set, and this is a Tarte huge blending foundation brush, I think, I don't know, or a powder brush, but I never used it for makeup because it's literally half the size of my face. So instead I was using this on my hands, elbows, and feet. And of course the Saint Tropez mitt. You do have to spread your fingers apart to get everywhere while you're using this mitt, and it's very hard to get your back, and if you're doing it in certain areas, it kind of just starts to slip off really fast. Pretty much at this time, literally before the Sunny Honey came out, there was no actual good self-tanning mitt on the market. So we just had to deal with that. But whoever came up with having a freaking oven mitt, genius, absolute genius. I love that it cinches here, so you do kind of have to spread your hands apart, but you have a thumb and you're able to kind of just get in more tighter places. You're able to get down your back without having this thing fall off. Now, one thing I am so curious on why no one has came out with this yet. Every time I fake tan, I have a big hole in my back. I just can't get it no matter what. No matter what angle I go in, there is this big white hole and everywhere else is tan. Why doesn't anyone have something where it like goes in here, it opens it, it won't come out, and it's like one of those back scratcher things? Because I've tried putting a back scratcher in here and there's no way it stays on. And you can't like push against your skin to like get it in. So if anyone can invent that like soon, that would be greatly appreciated by thousands of people. This is their brush. This is made to be for your face, hands, fingers, and toes, which I did use it for all of that, and I like it because I was using this little blending brush that I had for maybe like 2 or 3 years now. This is a really, really amazing, and I think that's great that they did it, but to be honest, it did just as good as this makeup brush that I've had. So packaging, I love the colors, love everything about it. It smells, I didn't stress enough how good this smells. There's no even the slightest trace of fake tan smell in this product. There is a trace of it, just the slightest bit, in the marshmallow one by Saint Tropez. This one, literally, again, if they can make a perfume, I'd be so down for a perfume. Or if Coco and Eve can make the hair mask smell like this, I would love my hair to smell this freaking good. Everything on the back of this bottle, I went over in my previous video. It accurately does exactly everything it says that it will do. Again, I got the shade medium because I am the palest human. Yeah, I'm extremely pale. Needed to start with a medium. I've never done anything super dark ever, and I would probably never do that. So I know you're probably staring at me and be like, oh my god, girl, do you even have fake tan on? You're white. I hope that just shows you how actually white I usually am anyway. So I hope I can't see like green in my eyes, because like that would be bad. And how it applied all over my body extremely well. Like, this is probably the best I've ever spent money on. In the self-tanning world, you can't beat this, honestly. Like, this is amazing. So while I was applying it, it did go on very, I don't want to say thick. Like, it was very pigmented. You didn't have to build it up, but I was able to build it up where I wanted it. But you can also sheer it out a little bit more, which I did on my feet, my hands, and my face. When I first applied it to my face, I was like so shocked. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to take this off. It is so much. And then I just kind of blended that all out, and it was super sheer, almost barely noticeable, and it was enough to make my literally lightest shade of foundation. It made it blend more with my neck. Even applying it to my neck and face, it really did make my makeup look more natural. One other thing that I noticed, the actual tone of it on my legs, when you build it up, it almost, at least for me, because again I'm very pale, has a reddish tone rather than an orangey yellow tone, and I actually prefer this. It just gives it a more natural look rather than that spray tanned orange cheerleader look. No hate, I'm just saying. So it did look like I was kind of just out in the sun, maybe got a little burnt, but like not really. It's like the slightest, but it just like sun-kissed kind of feel to my legs, and I really, really like it. And one of the biggest things that the brand kind of advertises for is for blemishes, cellulite, discoloration, varicose veins, all of that stuff, and it literally, it did amazing. It definitely covered everything that I would expect it to, even stretch marks and those kinds of things. Usually with fake tanners, it enhances the look of stretch marks. I do have a little bit of stretch marks on my booty, and I did notice that it was totally able to completely cover that up. I think if you're looking for a long, I don't want to say long term, but a longer look to covering blemishes on your legs, your arms, etc., this is so amazing. I did like this on my face a ton because one of my biggest things of why I wear foundation is to cover acne, acne scars, and redness. And also the skin on my face is almost like translucent. You can like see through it. So when I applied this in the last few days, I honestly haven't really been wearing much foundation, almost at all. I've been wearing a really, really lightweight foundation just to kind of even out more skin tones with that. But it looks really good when I'm not wearing makeup, and I don't know, I just really, really like the look of it. And it also made my skin under my makeup feel very soft. My skin on my legs, arms, and everywhere else I applied it, still to this day is almost like holding hydration into my skin. So the hydration factor there is unbelievable. So two of my most favorite things about this product. First, it's literally been over a week, and it literally looks like I still just applied it last night. It has lasted that long. Second, even if it's a day after shaving, this tanner settles into the pores where the hairs were, and it creates dark circles, little dark circles into my legs, and I hate that look. This has not done that at all, and I'm so impressed by this. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this updated video. I was extremely tired when I filmed that other one, so I didn't touch on everything that I really wanted to touch on. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down to my channel. Press the notification bell if you would like to be notified every time I post a new video. And if you haven't yet, go watch the first video because there is a really cool little thing I put together in there. And it does touch on a few things that I also did not touch on this video. But again, I will see you guys next time. Bye.